Hello everyone, I am Saranya from the Department of Graphics and Creative Design. I am working as Assistant Professor in Dr. S.Saranya College of Arts and Science. Now I am going to say software engineering, the elements of the requirements model. What is requirements model? A requirements for a computer-based system can be seen in many different ways. Some software people argue that is worth using a number of different model or representation, while others believe that is best of select one model mode of representation. The specific elements of the requirements model are dedicated to the analyze model method that is to be used. Next is what are the elements we have in the requirements model. We are going to see that is first one is scenario based elements. Using a scenario based approach, system is described from user point of view. That is mostly the user point of view, how the system will be described, that will be come under the scenario based elements. Next is class based element, a collection of things that have similar attributes and common behavior. That is, objects are categorized into classes. Mostly every program or every requirements will be splitted. Class based element will be combined together, and things having the collection of characteristics together. Next one is behavioral elements. Effects of behavior of computer based system can be seen on design that is chosen and implementation approach that is applied. Modeling elements that demonstrate behavior must be provided by requirements model. Next was flow oriented method. Flow oriented elements as its flow through a computer based system, information is transformed. System accepts inputs, applies function to transform it, and produce output in various form. Input may be controlled in a signal transmitted by the transducer, a series of number typed by the human operator. In the scenario testing, you can see like this. First, the use case testing must be associated with a person. The evaluation points is associated with a person. Next, scenario assigned to the use case. Next, test case will be derived from scenario, which includes the evaluation points. Next is what is scenario testing. A scenario testing is a testing technique that uses scenario, that is creating a story for explaining a particular testing. The ideal scenario test is reliable, complicated, convincing, or motivating story. Next one is characteristics of scenario testing. When there is a characteristic scenario testing, first one is story, motivating, credible, complex, easy to evaluate. First one is story. Scenario tests are sometimes given as stories or narratives that outline a certain circumstance or environment in which the application is expected to function. Stakeholder may more easily relate to the testing method. Motivating. Scenario tests need to inspire and relate to stakeholder or end users. Next is credible. Since stakeholder can see that the scenario are meaningful and representative of actual circumstance, credible scenario boosts the stakeholder. Next is complex. Since they include a variety of input conditions and interaction, scenario tests are intended to be complex. The complicated nature of the scenario graduates a deeper analysis of the software capabilities at its capacity to manage the complex multiple circumstances. Value to evaluate. Even if situations could be complex, they should be designed so that the evaluation is simple. Simple evaluation speed up decision making and feedback. Next is methods in scenario testing. First one is system scenarios. Second one is use case and role based scenarios. Next one is recovery scenarios, positive scenarios, negative scenarios, boundary scenarios, and error scenarios. Risk of scenarios testing. What are the risks we are facing when we are doing a testing using the scenario. First one is limited scenario reporting, little in-depth analysis of edges cases, high maintenance cost, dependencies on data, a lost feeling of security, excessive focus on positive situation, the complexity of executing a scenario. These are the risks we need to face when we are doing the scenario testing. Thank you.